Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to a brand new episode of Breakfast with Sergio. As you know, we are connecting through this special edition with artists from around the world. And today I have with me none other than Steph Ishler. She's joining us all the way from Cocoa Beach in Florida, which is on the east coast of Florida. And Steph, very good to see you today. How are you?
Wonderful to see you, Sergio. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
That's fabulous. I'm doing good. Kind of I wish I was in Florida because it's been so cold here in Chicago for the last few weeks. But I'm happy that you can bring us some digital sunshine today here through this conversation. And we're going to talk about, the projects that you are doing, how you are adapting as well. Something that you are doing for also children and kids, besides you being a practicing artist, also using your creativity and the thing that you do to address also a big need, which right now all parents have kids. Now, mine are already teenagers, but if they were here, they will be running right behind my screen, I'm sure. So that's a big need, and it's something that you are doing through a YouTube channel, which we're going to hear more about. So, Steph, before we talk about those projects, tell us a little bit about, what's the situation for you guys there at Cocoa Beach in terms of, are you on lockdown? It's been a while. What's it for you guys right now?
Well, I would have to say most everybody is generally quarantined. People are staying home. Beaches, the access is closed. Okay. The parking lots are closed, but people are still going to the beach. But they're practicing social distancing. People are having cocktail parties at the ends of their driveways. It's warm, and people are trying to stay positive and make the most of this situation.
Right. So for how long have you guys been kind of like indoors?
Well, I'm kind of an introverted person, and I work from home. So I've been indoors for, I want to say, a good part of the month. My husband, Richard, has been running to the store and doing grocery shopping here and there as we need. But we've been staying home working on the new project.
That's great, which is something that, I talk more and more artists, kind of like this idea of staying home or being confined. It's like, well, that's actually how we all work, right? So, as you're working as an artist and then this thing came, right, happened to everybody. We first saw it in the news far away and then slowly coming to us, and now it's here and we're all experiencing it. So, as just an artist, how are you approaching it in terms of like the project that you're starting? If you can tell us a little bit about, what's the project, but first take us to the idea of how it started, what triggered it?
Well, I've been working on this idea for probably a good month or two now, because I used to teach English in South Korea. I've got a lot of training working with kids, and I've got nieces and nephews. I've got 9 nieces and nephews.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're always like, Aunt Steffi, please paint with me. And, they're far away. And now, especially with COVID, I can't actually connect with them and see them. And I've been doing my art online for a long time. And people have been saying, you should make a great art teacher for kids, because I've got this hyper bubbly personality. So I thought, I've been working and developing this project, and I thought, why not just fast track this and fast track my new channel, Fingerpaintingstar. Subscribe if you haven't already. And to those of you who are out there, if you have your own platform, be it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, comments down below. Let's get this hype train going and support each other, support Sergio, support each other, and let's just come together as community, because I feel like big things like COVID can either really make us or break us. So let's come together and build a better, stronger international art community. And so I just fast-tracked everything, and I just put it out March 15th. I've been working 12-hour days here, just trying to get it out there, and I'm just really excited about it.
Very cool. So why don't you share a little bit of what's the concept? So you already had a big channel on YouTube, and now you said, okay, I'm going to start this one. So what's the concept? What's the also the target audience for that channel?
Well, my target audience for this channel is kids of all ages, going for thinking about my nieces and nephews that are 7, 8-ish, 6, 7, 8, but also adults can paint too. I mean, it's just generally it's whomever likes it. It's finger painting. Because I've seen a lot of, this is how you paint with brushes. And I've been finger painting since I first started to teach myself how to paint back in 2010. I just love the connection, just the raw emotion that comes with fingers. It's a free tool that everybody has. And honestly, kids' art supplies are crap. So I was like, what can we do to work around that? And I didn't see a whole lot of finger painting videos online. So I figured this is a niche market that hasn't really been targeted. So let's do it. Let's teach finger painting to kids. And I'm just really excited about it.
And I think it's great. What I love it is because right now, it's not like the kids say, hey, mom, can you take me to go and buy some nice brushes and canvas, Michael's, because right now everybody's stuck at home. So, if you have your paint and you can just dip your fingers and there you go. That's all you need, right? And anywhere.
Exactly. That was the other part of my concept is I was like, what can we do to make it cheap for parents and kids? Because I've got hyperactive nieces and nephews. I know that they're bouncing off the walls and mom and dad are just trying to focus their energy and attention. If I can help focus that for 20 minutes while they watch a video or less, then that's going to give them something to do. That's an activity that gets them off the tablet. Well, maybe they're watching it on the tablet, but it gets them away from, just mindlessly doing something and to actually tangibly do something with their art and their fingers, works on their mind, their kinesthetics, all these teaching things that I can think of that it just is going to help build their minds during this time. And I'm doing it with really cheap art supplies. I'm not only my fingers, but I'm also using just cheap craft paint that anyone could find for $1 at their local, like Walmart. Because Walmarts are open.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. And so as you started this channel, how often are you putting new videos out? Is it like a sequence, like lesson 1 to 3, or is it kind of very?
It's a new video every day.
Okay.
So every day I'm putting out a video. I'm pre-recording them and putting them out, but we got Sesame Street, we've got video games, we've got cute animals, Super Mario, different children's programs. I'm trying to do things that are interesting to kids. Also, things that other people may want to do as well.
That's awesome. And so I know right now, a lot of artists who also have kids and others creators who may be watching this show right now, they're already waiting to hear what's that name of that channel so they can send their kids to it. What's the name of the YouTube channel?
Fingerpaintingstar right there. And actually, I'm also encouraging people out there that if they actually do some of it, that if they do one of the projects, to hashtag fingerpaintingstar on their platform, and we'll have the Shining Star Artist of the Week. So I want to not only promote what we do, but I also want to promote other artists and other kids and make them proud to create their own art and put it out.
Yeah, and although, it's geared to the younger kid audience, but this is something that you as an adult, you can do along with your kid. And it's not like, okay, just play the video, and that's, of course, one option. But if you want to do like a night with your family, everybody can give paint to everybody and they all can work it out. And if you're a professional artist, just kind of be nice, don't show off.
Well, and that's, I'm trying to make it very simple, but I think that it's just basic things that you can build off of. And, I don't want kids to actually necessarily do the exact same thing that I do. One thing that I'm stressing in my videos is think about how you imagine it in your mind, because you will see things different from everybody else. And so make it your art. You don't have to copy me. Make it your art. How do you see Olaf in Frozen? What does Olaf look like to you?
Right. So. No, that's fabulous. That's awesome. Now, for our friends who also are artists like you and me, who may be watching right now, and maybe they have an idea to start something with video or a class, because a lot of the truth is that, or the reality is that a lot of artists who had, in class or in-person classes where, students would come in and teach them one-on-one. So now they're learning how to do the video, right? How to get in front of the camera, something that you are now super comfortable to after so many years of working at it and growing your audience and so on. What are some of those kind of, give us some quick tips that maybe can help an artist who right now might be like scared about clicking the record button, which I know for me was at the beginning, right? But now you get used to it. Tell me about your experience.
First thing, don't wait. If you're intimidated, it will always be somewhat intimidating. I get nervous every time I sit in front of the camera. In fact, I got nervous before I sat in front of the camera with you, which is absolutely absurd. But don't wait. Just go in there and do it, because the YouTube, the internet, the Google algorithm is constantly, you need to get in there and you need to build up your brand. Right. This is something we talk a lot about in the YouTube communities and the different social medias. You need to not wait, because the sooner you start putting your stuff out there, the sooner you can build it. Another thing I would say is have persistence. Mm-hmm. Go out there and be prepared to not get a whole lot of response, but keep pushing it. I know for YouTube, my husband Richard and I talk about sometimes it takes a good 3 years to build a good solid YouTube channel. And the other thing is do your research. Know what's already out there in the market, know what people are already doing, and try to look for the gaps. Look for the gaps. Think about yourself. So often I hear, be the adult that you wish that you had in your life when you were younger. The same thing. Be the internet personality that you wish existed for you. Right. And that is a good way forward.
Yeah. And I love what, all those are amazing. And I love the one on patience, because patience is so important. So many times, an artist starts something, say, okay, I want to start video. They click and they do 2 episodes. Nobody was watching. They stop right away. And, if it was the case also for me, I wouldn't be doing breakfast with Sergio now for 2 years, right? The first episodes, nobody was watching. I wasn't even know what I was doing myself. The camera was shaky, was blurry, but they're out there. They're still there. And, it's just like you said, get out there. And I hate my voice still in audio and podcast. I don't like it.
Same.
But, it is what it is. And then the more you do it, and I'm sure that's your experience too, with a large community, the more you do it, then slowly people will resonate with who you are, the way you are, and they're not asking you to change, but they're asking you to be more of who you already are.
Yes, exactly. Be who you are. And yes, be persistent, because sometimes even you'll find you'll have growth and then that'll plateau or that'll drop off, but keep going, because you'll keep going and you'll keep climbing.
That's right. Well, Steph, you have been so awesome. Thank you so much for, sharing this information. Now, tell our friends again, where can they find you?
Right here, you can find me on YouTube at fingerpaintingstar. Go subscribe for fun, kid-friendly finger painting videos. I'm also on Facebook and other social platforms as Hallyu or as my name, Steph Ishler.
Awesome. Well, and our friends, thank you so much for watching this show. Let us know where you're watching from. We would love to hear, where you are in the world. Let us know. And make sure that you connect with Steph, connect with me, message us, let us know, how you like this episode. And if you do, the challenge with your kids, the hashtag to use is
fingerpaintingstar.
Fingerpaintingstar. I'm going to try it. Even if my kids are grown up, let me see if I can get them to do it.
Yes, do it. I want to see adults do it too. Come on.
I'll do it. I promise. So, all right, my friends, have a good day. Take care. And I will see you in the next episode of Breakfast with Sergio. Please take care of yourselves, stay home, and be safe. Goodbye.